Hadush Kebatu may have been recaptured, but the political row over his mistaken release from Chelmsford prison is set to escalate. Ministers are now expected to face the fury of MPs, who are demanding to know how it happened and who's to blame.
It's welcome that he has been apprehended in East London, but of course he should never have been released in the first place. And I think the Justice Secretary and the Home Secretary should frankly apologise to the British public for presiding over a system which led to his release to start with.
The Conservatives also claim Kebatu's crime was a consequence of Labour's failure to curb illegal immigration, since he entered the UK in a small boat across the Channel. It was the Ethiopian asylum seeker's sexual assault on a 14-year-old girl that sparked angry protests outside the Bell Hotel, Epping, where he was housed until his arrest. The Justice Secretary David Lammy says he'll make a common statement on Kebatu's release when MPs return to Westminster after the weekend. He says he'll announce the terms of reference and other details about the investigation. He's certain to face a tough time from MPs of all parties. The Liberal Democrat MP for Chelmsford says her constituents were made to feel unsafe after Kebatu's release.
This is not just something that happened in Chelmsford. This is happening all over the country, and that's why I'm calling for a public inquiry to understand what's going wrong in our prison service and how we can fix it. And then the really important thing is that we do actually fix it.
The Prime Minister said Kebatu would now be deported after his arrest and added, "We have ordered an investigation to establish what went wrong. We must make sure this doesn't happen again." But a senior cabinet minister admitted failures in the public services, like Kebatu's mistaken release, contributed to a deep disillusionment and a growing sense of despair in the country.
It absolutely beggars belief that this man was ever released onto the streets when he should have been deported. Thanks to the vigilance of the public and the hard work of the Met and Essex Police, he has been arrested, detained and will be deported. But we will also investigate the circumstances of his release.
Reform UK demanded the resignation of the Chelmsford prison governor.
When was the last time you had a catastrophic failure of a civil servant that actually resulted in them being forced to resign? Instead, usually they get put into the House of Lords. So this is a catalogue of failures. Ministers will not only want the investigation into this prison blunder to be swift, but also that Kebatu is now deported without delay. John Craig, Sky News.